Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crazy Kitsune Gaming with another episode of the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 campaign walkthrough. And for some reason, I have an entire escort this time. It's okay, guys. I can defend myself. Although maybe not as this character, because today we're going to be doing this episode as Rose. This is probably the most annoying character to play. I've honestly been dreading having to play this character for this walkthrough. But thankfully, this will be the last character we have to do, because I think I've actually covered them all. Which is great, because we're going to be getting into the harder parts of the campaign soon, and I would like to be able to play as characters that I like. But anyway, let's get into Rose's powers and abilities. So, I'm not sure if you've noticed it yet, but her health and damage are both a little bit, shall we say, lackluster. She only has 100 hit points, making her pretty much the squishiest plant character outside of any variants. And the upside, supposedly, to her main ability, or attack, is that it can home in on targets. Oh boy, so I don't have to aim, which is something I'm already relatively okay at, so this benefit comes up to being completely useless in my opinion. Now, as for her abilities, it sadly doesn't get much better. So her most notable ability is the Goatify, which, as you can see, turns enemies into goats. Keep in mind, these goats can still ram you for some considerable damage, but at the very least, if the enemy has any armor, then it will be taken away from them, and they will be very vulnerable as a goat. And as you can see, I'm already dying. But this is Rose's next ability, the Arcane Enigma, which you can basically go into and make yourself completely invincible for a certain amount of time. Now, you can also expend how long you are protected for with the Arcane Blast, and it's honestly a very low damage attack. I would recommend just using the time of invincibility to get away from certain enemies. Now, there's another way you can get away from certain enemies, and that's with the Time Snare. Now, as you can see, that's not a straight-up stun, but it does slow them down a little bit. And, yeah, honestly, Rose is so squishy. She ends up coming up to being a character that can't really defend herself, can't really deal much damage, and, yeah, it's honestly painful to play as her. Like, compared to Chomper and Cactus, like, just no. I do not like this character. But somehow she's always annoying if you ever have to fight against one. It's kind of incredible in a way. Oh, dear God. Okay, yeah, we need to get out of here and just get on with what we're doing. Yeah, and, did I tell you yet that we're gonna have to be doing a special ops mission today? Yeah. As this character, who can't even kill a champion by herself. Yeah, I'm sure this can be only fun. This will be only wholesome activities, I'm sure. Now, the good thing is, it is a special ops, so, we will be able to at least bring in some help. Because, dear God, Rose cannot kill anything by herself. And this is a special ops, so we're going to be doing it on normal, since special ops missions tend to be harder anyway. And, like, come on, it's Rose, give me a break. So, special ops, head to the lunar landing base to defeat a bunch of robots and robot zombies. There's an army of robo-reinforcements being manufactured at the Z-Tech lunar landing facility. Zomboss calls them his army of 1,000 robots. Funny, because there's only about 100 of them. Actually, it is funny, because there's not even 100 of them. It actually comes out to less than 100 for the actual number of enemies you face in the mission. It's ridiculous. Either way, we've got to shut those tin cans down. Up for a quick spacewalk? Alright, let's go. Yeah, this is not going to be a very pleasant time. At least we get to be doing it on Lunar Landing, which is honestly a very interesting place. It's kind of like Zen Peak, where there are a lot of different activities and modes you can do on this map, but Lunar Landing has this sort of like low gravity thing. Which honestly, this is not the best character to display the low gravity with, because Rose actually has a slightly floaty jump, because I guess they want to do something to make her an appetizing character to play as. Zombies in space! What could be worse? Plant that garden and Zomboss will hate it. Oh, I'm sure he will on his lunar base. So, yeah. Let's get into Citron. Let's get somebody to soak up damage for us, because dear God, we know Rose can't. Let's get a good old Sunflower to heal said Citron. And what do we want for DPS? I want to say Pea Shooter, but I'm not sure a single Citron will really be enough hit points to soak things up, so I'm going to go Corn. Because Corn actually has 150 hit points, which is about 25 more than a Pea Shooter, but he still has pretty good damage. Alright then. Oh yeah, and I think we landed in the graveyard. Yeah. Zale. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. Not much of a gravestone, but okay. Rest in peace, Tom B. Shouldn't have been playing in the airlock. Yeah, that's, yeah, no one ever said that zombies were smart. Also, I think this one is in cryosleep. Kind of creepy. Just, he looks like he can stare into your soul. And your pet's soul. And your water bottle's soul. Definitely not unsettling. Anyway, let's just get on up to where we're putting the garden. Oh yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, ooh, yeah, I forget how fun the low gravity is. Oh yeah, that's so nice. The fact that Rose is naturally kind of floaty is probably helping it, but yeah. Yeah, this is a fun little place to be. Alright then, let's go ahead and plant this garden. Right here on the zombie base of operations. Yeah, kind of worrying that there are zombies on the moon. Yeah, like I said, this isn't like your average zombie apocalypse game. It definitely looks a lot more friendly than the average zombie apocalypse game, but dear God, these zombies are incredibly advanced. Like, I'm not even gonna joke around, they are some smart-ass zombies, I gotta say. Do we wanna use any pots? Yeah, I think maybe a Gatling Pea. Or even a Lightning Reed. Yeah, Lightning Reed's pretty good, because he's got a medium-range electric zap. Oh dear, they're dispatching security. But yeah, let's get some Lightning Reed in there. They're very good for close quarters in my experience. Alright, robotic zombies, let's go. The damage isn't too bad. Oh yay, more Impy Saucers. Because we need to fight more of these. Oh, where are you guys going? Well, you're going straight back to your grave, I guess. I guess that's where you're going. They really did not get far. Don't worry, I'm sure the next wave will be an absolute nightmare to deal with. Alright, Quest Wave 2. At least everyone's, like, focusing their firepower. Or, like, me and Citron. So, like, actually only half the people here. Oh no, Corn's getting in on it. And Sunflower. Oh, hello. Ooh, yeah, these are Tank Commander zombies. Yeah, they're a certain variant of the, Foot Soldier zombie. Oh, and now we've got Champion Foot Soldiers. The Tank Commanders don't have anywhere near as much ammo. Basically, their main cannon is this little baby ZPG. And it actually does a nice chunk of damage. The good thing is, once they've fired it, it takes them a very long time to reload. Ooh, he dropped a diamond. Thank you very much. Okay, no. We don't need Impy Saucers. Nor do we need Tank Commanders. Okay, something is chewing on the garden. Did no one pick up that one brown coat? It was one brown coat. How did nobody notice? Like, seriously? What do I hire you for? It was one brown coat. No, don't give me the cute anime blink. No, you can't just get out of it by being cute. Oh no, the force of his army of 1,000 robots. And I will say again, it's nowhere near 1,000. I honestly question if it's anywhere near 100. Oh dear, he is sending out a lot of the robot soldiers, though. They are tanky. Okay, hey, hold on. Hold on, Robocoat, where are you going? No Robocoats around here, thank you very much. Yeah, all the enemies in this mission are actually pretty squishy, because it relies way too much on the robotic brown coats. Which are interesting, but, like, we need a bit more, is all. So yeah, we actually may be able to get through this mission just fine. I mean, heck, we've already gotten past 3 waves. What's 2 more, honestly? Guys, get back to the garden. Sunflower, where are you going? Where are you running off to? Alright, quest wave 4. Yeah, it's just more of these brown coats. Honestly, some diversity, guys. That's the problem with your army of 1,000 robots. They're all the same make and model. Oh, get out of my face. Hey, hold on. Oh, computer science. No! No computer scientist. Oh, yeah, computer scientist. Yeah, he's a very annoying zombie. Have we even discussed the scientist? It's basically like the healer zombie. They can go around and use a heal beam on enemies. They can throw sticky grenades that blow up. They actually have a ton of short-range damage. Like, it's basically like getting blasted apart by a shotgun anytime a scientist is hitting you in the face. And they even have a teleport that they can use at any time they want. And the computer scientists they sent at us was even worse because they have even more damage. And the computer scientist has a problem of, if they get enough kills, then they actually start doing a lot more damage and start moving even faster. Good thing is, we don't actually have to fight many computer scientists here in the campaign. Okay. Thank you for the diamond. So who's left? Oh, MP Saucer. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the MP Saucers. They're fun, but, like, in a situation where you have teammates, they tend to fall apart because they don't have enough health. They were nice in that first mission. Oh no, he's gonna send more robots at us. Okay. Ooh, Gargantuar Prime. Yes. So this is basically a mechanized Gargantuar. They shoot rapid-fire electrical lasers. Yeah, they have rocket feet. Can't forget about the rocket feet. They have a ton of armor around the body, although thankfully their heads are quite vulnerable. And they can also just melee smash you like a Gargantuar does. Okay, let's get some... Ooh, yeah, tons of damage. Oh boy. He's really hurting after that one. I hate Rose. I hate Rose so much. I hate having to play her. I hate having to fight her. I hate her abilities. Oh yeah, Gargantuar Prime can also throw those little bombs, which are surprisingly inaccurate. But yeah, they are so tanky. And it's very hard to hit them in the head when your primary weapon has a supposed homing effect. Dang it. I feel like I've done, like, shag all damage to this guy. Like, come on. 10 damage for an Arcane Blast. Okay. Okay, you're just being a little piss-taker at this point. He has no health left. Just someone kill him. Thank you. Ah. We're done. Haha! That was awesome! Yeah, we need to seriously check your standard of awesome, buddy. Yes, please get us out of here. There was nothing about that kill that was awesome. I was like watching a little rat have to desperately struggle against a cat to get a cheese wheel. That's basically what that was. I mean, at least we got a bunch of money from it, but like, dear God. So yeah, that's Rose. And that's that mission done. The Army of 1,000 Robots. Yeah, that was an event. But hey, we're finally done. We've shown off all the characters. Now we just gotta get through the campaign. And honestly, just in time to get done with all the characters, because we only have one of these Citron missions to do, and then I'll be going on to the Rose. The Agent Rose missions that you need to do. And, yeah, can't really be playing around with those ones. So, I will see you in the next episode, but before you go and watch that, I would very much appreciate it if you could go ahead and subscribe, and maybe even like the video. Yeah, most people say to like and subscribe. We're a little different around here. I want you to subscribe first and then like. The priority being on the subscribe. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next episode.